So it's been several weeks since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, which occurred on September the 10th, and I've watched several videos of different commentators reporting on the event of that day, specifically the immediate reaction of the people closest to him, like his security team, his family, all the way down to the Trump administration, and even the gun that was used and the guy that reportedly was arrested. So everyone has their opinion about what happened that day. None of us on the outside looking in can say for sure 100% what happened, but God knows, and the people that were involved know as well. I will say this. I looked at a lot of videos, and there is a lot of questionable activity that happened on that video, of his assassination. You had a guy that reportedly took down a camera. It was seen, you can see that on video right after it happened, which they call tampering with evidence. It wasn't taped off as a crime scene, which was, kind of weird. The next day, reportedly, the area where he was assassinated was paved over with concrete. So that was really, really quickly. You had a guy that took a SIM card or whatever out of a camera or something and walked off real calmly. You had people that were responding as if they knew that there wasn't going to be a second bullet coming. So it was a lot of questionable activity on the video. Now, I would say this. The main person that's speaking up about this situation, it's a lot of people speaking up, but Candace Owen is one of the main voices that is speaking about, what happened that day, trying to get down to the bottom of it. And she's come under a lot of attack, but she's getting a lot of love too. But you have a lot of people that saying she's gone off the deep end, and my thing is this: she spent real time with this guy. Okay. She said herself that she wouldn't be who she was if it wasn't for him. So when you spent a lot of time with a person and you've developed a relationship with a person to the point where you can say you love that person, it's not wrong for you to want to know or ask questions about what happened that day. And it's not far-fetched to believe that he could have been betrayed, because we already know how things go with our government and governments of the world. You had public execution of JFK. You had a public execution of MLK. You had Malcolm X that was shot down in front of a crowd of people. So it's not, uncommon that these things don't happen. The main thing is this: when you are a person that can create real change and have real influence, you are a threat to this system. Even Jesus himself, that went around healing the sick, causing the blind eyes to see, was publicly executed because he was a threat to the world system. The devil is over the world system, and his only thing is to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And anybody that can stand up and cause people to awaken to what's actually going on and give resistance to that is a threat. So it's not uncommon for a person to be considered a threat to our world system, governments. But I would just say this in response to Candace Owens. Everybody's trying to say she's putting out a lot of conspiracy theories, et cetera, et cetera. If you were close to a person and they were publicly executed, and you see the footage that I've seen, even from the outside looking in, you would yourself should have some type of questions about it if you really love the person. You're not just going to let whatever somebody tell you slide. Okay, so it's not uncommon, it's not crazy to want to know what happened and to ask questions about what happened on that day.